Hello everybody, my name is Dee and welcome to Books and Quirks. Today is Friday, so it's time for a Friday Reads. I'm so sorry I missed last week. I had traveling during the week, and although I wasn't traveling specifically on Friday, it really messed things up, and I was just so busy I didn't have time to film at all. And even in the morning I started work early, worked through lunch, and by the end of the day I was just exhausted and it was late on Friday. So I missed it, but that's okay. I'm going to be doing a separate video wrapping up any books that I finished, which weren't that many actually, because like I said, work taking up a lot of time, especially now. I started a new job, like I said, so I'm still very much in the learning phase. I've been there 3 weeks and it's going great, but I think I'm going to be in the learning phase still for a little while longer, until I get really acclimated to the new things. So I just want to quickly tell you what I'll be reading this weekend, and then, like I said, I'll do a separate wrap-up video later on. So the first book that I started that I want to continue on this weekend is The Christmas Sisters. Yes, The Christmas Sisters by Sarah Morgan. This is a Christmas, I'm not sure if it's romance. I'm only in the beginning of the book. It seems to be about 3 sisters who were adopted as a young age. Now they're all adults and they're very much estranged from each other, and they're going to come together for Christmas for the first time in many years with their adoptive parents, and they all have very different personalities. You get the perspective of each sister and each character in the book, and it sounds really good. I'm only in like the 3rd chapter, so we'll have to see how it goes, but I'm very excited to continue on, and that's a NetGalley book, so I really have to finish it soon. The next book that I really hope to get to in this coming week is The Little Shop of Found Things by Paula Braxton. Paula Braxton is very famous for writing books on paranormal things like witches. And although I don't know much about this book, I do know that it is about a woman who has a connection to antiques. I think she maybe owns an antique shop, and this leads her to discover some magical qualities. So I'm hoping that it's fun. It's very much a fall-like read, or at least it feels that way to me. So I hope to get to that one too this weekend or this week, or at least start it. The next book that I'll be starting this week is going to be a buddy read. I think we're starting on Sunday, although it hasn't been confirmed yet. But I will be reading this with Sean of On the Stoop, with Melanie of Mel's Bookland Adventures, with Cheryl of Sierra Flames Fan, and with Candace of Beacon Hill Books. I think all of us are in on this buddy read. And that is His Bloody Project. Just to make sure I get the name right of the author, it's Graham McCrae Burnett. And this is a murder mystery, I believe, that takes place in the late 1800s, 1869, I think it is. So I believe this is actually a memoir of sorts. I think this is sort of a memoir of the author's ancestry, of what happened to a member of his family. I have to read up more on this, but I've been interested in this book for a long time. I remember seeing it in Barnes & Noble like a while back, and it's been on my radar for such a long time, and I finally get to dig in. So I was really happy when this book came up in our chats, and we all decided that that would be our buddy read next. So that is what I'll be starting this week. We'll be starting this week, but again, it'll probably be like a 2 or 3 week buddy read, as we separate the book into, little increments, little daily increments. So yes, so I'm hoping to get to all of that. I'm hoping to have a lot of reading time this weekend, and during the week it's a little bit harder for me, with work. It's just a lot of time is put into that. So I know this was really quick, but I hope that you all are having a good day. I wish you all the best of the weekend, and that is really all I have for you. I will see you all very, very soon.